Senator Coons.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I will endeavor to be brief, given my colleagues. I am very pleased to be introducing the nominee for the Third Circuit Court of Appeals from the state of Delaware and the current Delaware Supreme Court Justice, Tamika Montgomery-Reeves. Senator Carper and I were delighted to recommend Justice Montgomery-Reeves to our president for this nomination. She's been a model of judicial temperament and legal acumen in her 7 years of service on Delaware courts. First appointed to our Delaware Court of Chancery in 2015, she quickly developed an unmatched reputation among litigants as a thorough and thoughtful jurist. She's published over 100 opinions, meaningfully shaping corporate law on a court widely regarded as a critical national forum for business disputes. She was appointed to Delaware's highest court, our Supreme Court, in 2019, and according to her colleagues on that court, she's continued to demonstrate, and I quote from a supportive letter, all the qualities of an exceptional jurist, a keen intellect, strong work ethic, humility, and balanced and well-reasoned decision-making. Justice Montgomery-Reeves is also a trailblazer, the first person of color appointed to our state's Court of Chancery, only the second woman to serve on that court, and the first person of color and youngest person ever to serve on our state's highest court, the Delaware Supreme Court. Born in Jackson, Mississippi, a graduate of the University of Mississippi and University of Georgia School of Law, Justice Tamika Montgomery-Reeves first came to Delaware as a law clerk for long-serving and well-regarded Chancellor Bill Chandler, who is with us today. We have Chancellor Chandler to thank for convincing Justice Montgomery-Reeves to build her legal career in Delaware. One of the most distinguished legal minds in Delaware, the former Chancellor, is here, and I'd like to quote briefly, if I could, from his letter of support to this committee, in which he comments both that she was in many ways one of the finest law clerks that served with him in a 26-year career, and that he is often approached by lawyers who have appeared before either Vice Chancellor or Justice Montgomery-Reeves, and they invariably praise her for her grasp of the often complicated issues, her perceptive and to-the-point questions, her patience, modesty, and abiding respect for those affected by the judge's exercise of judicial power. Before becoming a judge, she was a distinguished corporate litigator, first as an associate at the nationally distinguished firms of Weil Gotshal and Wilson Sonsini, becoming a partner at the Wilmington office of Wilson Sonsini in 2015. And like the members of the Court of Chancery and the Supreme Court, Justice Montgomery-Reeves' former colleagues at those firms have also reached out to this committee to praise her character and qualifications. Justice Montgomery-Reeves has been supported in all of her accomplishments. She is joined by many of her family today. I will simply reference and introduce her husband, Jeffrey, and their oldest son, Jackson, and I suspect Justice Montgomery-Reeves will introduce the rest of her wonderful family who are here today. She's a brilliant legal mind, a woman of exceptional character, is held in the highest regards by litigants who've practiced before her and colleagues from the bench. It's my honor to introduce her, and I'd urge all of my colleagues to support her swift confirmation to the Court of Appeals. And Mr. Chairman, we have strong bipartisan and supportive letters from the Delaware State Senate, from our current governor, John Carney, and former governor, Jack Markell, and now ambassador, from Chancellor McCormick, the Delaware Federal Bar Association, as well as a compelling letter from Chancellor Chandler, and I would urge that all of those be admitted for the record. Thank you for the opportunity to offer this introduction.